Hey guys, so I'm going to try something different today in the sense that I'm going to have background noise in this video, and it's just a fan that's on next to me. I know some people don't like this, I know some people do, so it's okay. And if you don't like it, I just thought I'd try something new out and see if it helps anyone out. So I'm just going to be reading interesting facts. Okay, so here I go. 101 Dalmatians and Peter Pan are the only two Disney cartoon features with both parents that are present and don't die throughout the movie. 12 newborns will be given to the wrong parents daily. 123 million cars are being driven down the US highways. 160 cars can drive side by side on the monumental axis in Brazil, the world's widest road. 166,875,000,000 pieces of mail are delivered each year in the US. I think I said that number right, I'm not sure. 27% of US male college students believe life is a meaningless existential hell. 315 entries in Webster's dictionary will be misspelled. 5% of Canadians don't know the first 7 words of the Canadian anthem, but know the first 9 of the American anthem. 56 million people go to Major League Baseball each year. 7% of Americans don't know the first 9 words of the American anthem, but know the first 7 of the Canadian anthem. That's weird. 85 million tons of paper are used each year in the US. 99% of the solar system's mass is concentrated in the sun. A 10-gallon hat barely holds 6 pints. A cat has 32 muscles in each ear. A cockroach can live several weeks with its head cut off. A company in Taiwan makes dinnerware out of wheat so you can eat your plate. A cow produces 200 times more gas a day than a person. A dime has 118 ridges around the edge. A dragonfly has a lifespan of 24 hours. A fully loaded supertanker travelling at normal speed takes at least 20 minutes to stop. A giraffe can clean its ears with its 21-inch tongue. A giraffe can go without water longer than a camel can. A goldfish has a memory span of 3 seconds. A hard-working adult sweats up to 4 gallons per day. Most of the sweat evaporates before a person realizes it's there. A hedgehog's heart beats 300 times a minute on average. A hippo can open its mouth wide enough to fit a 4-foot-tall child inside. A hummingbird weighs less than a penny. A jellyfish is 95% water. A jiffy is an actual unit of time for 1/100th of a second. A jumbo jet uses 4,000 gallons of fuel to take off. A male emperor moth can smell a female emperor moth up to 7 miles away. A man named Charles Osborne had the hiccups for 6 years. A mole can dig a tunnel 300 feet long in just one night. A monkey was once tried and convicted for smoking a cigarette in South Bend, India. A pregnant goldfish is called a twit. A Saudi Arabian woman can get a divorce if her husband doesn't give her coffee. A shark is the only fish that can blink both eyes. Sorry, my tongue is getting twisted. A quarter has 119 grooves on its edge. A dime has one less groove, which we have already covered. A shark can detect 1 part of blood in 1,000,000 parts of water. A skunk can spray its stinky scent more than 10 feet. A sneeze travels out your mouth at over 100 miles per hour. A toothpick is the object most often choked on by Americans. A Walla Walla scene is one where extras pretend to be talking in the background. When they say Walla Walla, it looks like they're actually talking. A whale's penis is called a dork. About 3,000 years ago, most Egyptians died by the time they were 30. About 70% of Americans who go to college do it just to make more money. According to a British law passed in 1845, attempting to commit suicide was a capital offence. Offenders could be hanged for trying. Actor Tommy Lee Jones and former Vice President Al Gore were freshman roommates at Harvard. Al Capone's business card said he was a used furniture dealer. All 50 states are listed across the top of the Lincoln Memorial on the back of the $5 bill. All of the clocks in the movie Pulp Fiction are stuck on 420. All porcupines float in water. Almonds are a member of the peach family. America once issued a 5-cent bill. Almost a quarter of the land area of Los Angeles is taken up by automobiles, and having been there for a month and a half, I can say that that is true. America's first nudist organization was founded in 1929 by 3 men. Ancient Egyptians slept on pillows made of stone. An animal epidemic is called an epizootic. An average person laughs about 15 times a day. An iguana can stay underwater for 28 minutes. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. Armadillos are the only animal besides humans that can get leprosy. Armadillos have 4 babies at a time, and they are always the same sex. Armored knights raised their visors to identify themselves when they rode past their king. This custom has become the modern military salute. Aztec Emperor Montezuma had a nephew, Kutlahak, whose name meant plenty of excrement. Baby Ruth wore a cabbage leaf under his cap to keep him cool. He changed it every 2 innings. I have no idea if that sentence made sense or not. Babies are born without kneecaps. They don't appear until the child reaches 2 to 6 years of age. Baby robins eat 14 feet of earthworms every day. Back in the mid to late 1980s, an IBM compatible computer wasn't considered 100% compatible unless it could run Microsoft's Flight Simulator. Bank robber John Dillinger played professional baseball. Barbie's measurements, if she were life-size, would be 39, 23, 33. Bats always turn left when exiting a cave. Ben & Jerry's send the waste from making ice cream to local pig farmers to use as feed. Pigs love the stuff except for one flavour, mint Oreo. Bird droppings are the chief export of Nauru, an island nation in the western Pacific. Blueberry Jelly Bellies were created especially for Ronald Reagan. Bubblegum contains rubber. Camel's milk does not curdle. Camels have 3 eyelids to protect themselves from blowing sand. Canada is an Indian word meaning big village. Cat's urine glows under a black light. Cats can produce over 100 vocal sounds, while dogs can only produce about 10. That's fine by me because cat sounds freak me out. Charles Lindbergh took only 4 sandwiches with him on his famous transatlantic flight. Chewing gum while peeling onions will keep you from crying. Clans of long ago that wanted to get rid of their unwanted people without killing them used to burn their houses down, hence the expression to get fired. Cleo and Caesar were the early stage names of Cher and Sonny Bono. Sonny Bono. Right. I don't know who that is. Sorry for that. Columbia University is the 2nd largest landowner in New York City after the Catholic Church. David Prowse was the guy in the Darth Vader suit in Star Wars. He spoke all of Vader's lines and didn't know that he was going to be dubbed over by James Earl Jones until he saw the screening of the movie. Did you know that there are coffee flavoured Pez? Dogs and cats consume almost $7 billion worth of pet food a year. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. Donald Duck comics were banned from Finland because he doesn't wear pants. Dr. Samuel A. Mudd was the physician who set the leg of Lincoln's assassin John Wilkes Booth, and whose shame created the expression for ignominy. His name is Mudd. Dr. Seuss pronounced Seuss such that it rhymed with rejoice. So, Dr. Seuss. Strange. Dreamt is the only English word that ends in the letters MT. Dueling is legal in Paraguay as long as both parties are registered blood donors. During your lifetime, you will eat about 60,000 pounds of food. That's the weight of about 6 elephants.